So my argument is that big online gaming companies like Roblox, vrchat, and Discord care more about profit and keeping users engaged more than protecting children on their platform. These platforms claim that safety is their top priority, but in the evidence I found, it showed that they only acted when public outlash or legal pressure pressures them to update their moderation system. And millions of kids spend hours every day on their platform where they could be exposed to child predators and inappropriate content. This is a major problem since reports of grooming, explicit content, and weak moderation keeps increasing every single day. So my main point here is that these companies have the resources to protect the children, but safety comes second to profit. So in my sources, this showed in many several ways. In my first source, the YouTuber Schlep investigated Roblox and found that Roblox child predators essentially roamed freely, and many of the Roblox safety features had failed and were ignored for years. Even employees admitted that these problems were happening by design. Because of this, Roblox only made real improvements after media attention, forcing them to update. In my other source, which is a BBC investigation by Crawford and Smith, who looked at VRChat and found that children could easily find sexual content in adult worlds. And there's also many inappropriate avatars that were basically impossible to avoid in each avatar world. And a researcher who posed as a 13-year-old girl was quickly approached by male adults encouraging for sexual activity. And in my third source, which is an academic study by Fletcher, Tanzi, and Lonu, who examined Discord and described a case where a 14-year-old girl was blackmailed and sexually extorted. So many of the child predator first meet their victim on Roblox or VRChat, then they would often move off platform to Discord, where private chats are harder to detect abuse. These companies often say that they're using AI and moderators and to counter those problems. But these improvements usually happen only after public pressure, or sometimes it barely change. So when I compared these arguments together, I found that Schlep uses more emotional examples and insider knowledge, which is persuasive but a little dramatic. Then for my second source, which is the BBC, and they provides first-hand investigation, making it highly credible, and in the academic article uses data and real cases, offering strong logical support. And I also found that corporation statement mostly use PR language, which is language that appeals to the public and make it all sound fancy. And they mostly try to talk about their efforts and challenges, but give little proof that they actually prevented any sort of harm. So, at first, I thought these problems were happening because of how big they are, and their numbers keep increasing every single day. But in the research, it shows a clear pattern where safety is reactive and not proactive. I also found my bias in since I am a Roblox animator, and it pains me that the majority of Roblox game developers are essentially affected by Roblox's horrible reputation. However, with the evidence, it consistently shows like some sort of neglect across multiple platforms. The reason why these issues matter is because millions of kids uses these platforms every single day. Without a better monitoring system, kids will continue to be exposed to child predators and other harmful content. So the bigger question here is what kind of online world we are creating for children. Safety is not just about the technology, but it's about the priorities. As of right now, profit seems to take priority over protection, and until that changes, children will remain at risk.